Hello friend, today we are going to discuss about the Java string. In Java, a string is a sequence of character. You know that. What is string? String is nothing but a sequence of character. For example, hello is the string containing a sequence of character HELLO, and the last end of the string is will be determined with the help of the /0. This is the Java string. Unlike the other programming language, the string in the Java are not primitive types like integer, character, etc. The integer and character, these are the primitive data type. But here in the Java, it is not the primitive data type. Instead, all the string are object of the predefined class name string. This string is the class name. The spelling is capital STRING. This string is the class name. For example, when we create the string in Java, then we write that string type equal to, here we assign the string Java programming to that particular type variable. Here we have create a string name type. Here we have initialized the string with the Java programming. In Java, we use the double quote to represent a string. The string is an instance of a string class. The string is an instance of a string class. Then note that all the string variable are instances of the string class. Now next one is the Java string methods. The Java string provide various methods that allow us to perform the different string operations. In the C or C++ language, we had seen the string operations that are performed with the help of some functions. So here in the Java also Java string provide the various method that allow us to perform different string operations. Here are some commonly used string operations are. Here in this table I describe the method and description of that particular string. Concat, CONCAT. Concat means join the two string together. Equals, equals means compare the value of two string. Then char at returns a character present in the specific location. Char at return the character present in the specific location. Get bytes. Get byte method convert the string to an array of byte. Get byte method convert the string to an array of bytes. Index of return the position of specific character in the string. Length. Length return the size of the specified string. Length is the length return the size of the specified string. Replace. Replace the specified old character with the specified new character. Substring. Substring method return the substring of the string. Split. Split means break the string into an array of the string. Split means break the string into an array of a string. To lowercase. Convert the string into lowercase form. To uppercase. Convert the string into uppercase form. Value of return the string representation of a specified data. Methods. Here these are the methods that we are discuss here. Now next one. Now next we see these all the methods one by one. For example, let us take example Java final string find the string length. First example is how to find the string length. Here I take a class main. Here in that main class I include I call the main method public static void main string args, and here I create a string greet equal to hello world. Greet is the variable, string is the class name, greet equal to hello world. Here when we print that string, how to print that string? System.out.println into the double quotation mark, this is the message the string is, and here plus is used for the concatenation, and here is the greet Here when we run this statement, then it will be show the output the string is colon hello world. Now we check the string length. How to check the string length? We call this method with the help of the variable dot method name system dot out dot println the length of the string double quotation complete plus greet dot length. This method will be called for this when we require the length of the string. When you compile this program, it will be show the output like that. The string is hello world. The length of the string is 12 because here is the blank space. It will be considered also here in the length of the string. So total size of this string is the 12. So this is in this example we have created a string name greet, and here we have used the length method to get the size of the string. Second example is Java join two string using concat method. So how to use the concat method in our program? See the example, simple example. Here I again create the class main. This bracket is behind the class, or we give this bracket here also. Public static void main string args. Here how to create the string greet equal to hello. Now system.out.println first string plus greet string name equal to world. So we print the second string and plus name. Now how to join that two string dot join string equal to greet dot concat into the bracket name. Greet is the first string, dot concat is the method, and here we pass the second string to concatenate both greet and name. So when we print that variable join string, then it will be show the output like that. First string equal to hello, second string equal to world, and join string equal to hello world. In this example we have create the two string name greet and name. Here we have used the concat method to join the string. Hence we get the new string name join string. In the Java we can also join two string using plus operator. Plus is also called as the concatenation operator. So we join this two string with the help of the plus operator. Now we take some one example how to join the string using plus operator. Class main, in that main class we call the main method, and here I create a string greet hello and I print that greet string. Now I assign the second string with the variable name equal to world, and I print this string name. Now how to join that two string? Here string join string equal to greet plus name, and when we print this join string variable, then it will be show the concatenation of this both greet plus name. So when we run that program, the first string is hello, the second string is world, and the join string is hello world. Here we have used the plus operator to join the two string. Now next example, how to compare the two string. In the C++, we use the method strcmp for comparing the two string. So here for this comparison, I take example. Here I create a class main and I call the main method. Now I create a string first Java programming, string second Java programming, string third Python programming. So I take three variables, first, second and third. Now how to compare the first and second string? Boolean. Why I take the boolean class? Because boolean the result will be either true or false. So result 1 equal to first dot equals into the bracket second. Dot equal is used to comparison purpose. So when we print the message string first and second are equal plus result, so it will be show. Now next compare the first and third string. So I take boolean and result 2 here equal to first dot equals, and I pass the third, and I print the string first and third are equal and plus result 2. So when this program is compiled and run, the string first and second are equal. Is it true? Yes, it is true, because both are assigned to Java programming. Now string first and third are equal. False. Because why it is give the result true and false? Because we take the variable value, or data type is the boolean, so it will be pass the value true or false. So in this example we have used the equals method to compare the value of the two string. The method return true if both string are same, otherwise it return false. Note that we can also use the equal to operator to compare two method to make the comparison between the two string. So Java get characters from a string. So now we take the example, Java get the character from a string. Now here I take a class main. Now I call the main method. I create a string of literals, string greet equal to hello world, and I print this string. Now return the character at 3. If I return the character of 3, then I use the char at function. Char at function return the character of the specific position. Then if I return the character at 7, then I print greet dot character at. Greet is nothing but the variable name. The variable name should be different, and character at is the method, and I return the character at 7 location. So when we run that program, it will be show the output like that. The string is hello world, the character at 3 is L, and the character at 7 is W. So in this example we have used the char at method to access the character from the specified position. Now next example is Java string other method. Java string other methods. Suppose I take a main function. Now in that main class, I take a main class. In that main class I call the main function. Then I create a new keyword. I create a string using new keyword. So you know that what is the use of the new keyword? When we define the object of the particular class, then we use the new keyword. So here we can assign string example equal to new string, and here we pass the string and return the, when we return the substring world, then it will be use substring function, and we pass the value to that particular substring. Now when we convert the string to lowercase, then we called to lowercase function. When we convert the string into uppercase, then we call the to uppercase function. Now when we replace the character dot exclamation with O, then replace, here is the old character and here is the new character. It will be shown in the output. Suppose when compile and run the program, then using the substring world, using two lowercase hello world, using two uppercase hello world, using the replace hello world. In the above example, we create the string name example using the new keyword. Here the substring method return the string world. The lowercase method convert the string to lowercase. To uppercase method convert the string to uppercase, and replace method is replace the character exclamation with the O. Then next one is the escape character in the string. The string in the Java are represented by double quotes only, you know that. For example, when we create the string example equal to into the double quotation mark, this is a string. Now if we want to include the double quote in our string, for example, suppose string example equal to this is string class. So this cause an error. It is because double quotes are used to represent the string. Hence the compiler will treat this is the as a string. So to solve this issue, we use the escape character slash is used in the Java. Now we can include double quote in the string as like that. Use the escape character. String example equal to this is the, here is the escape character double quote string slash double quote class double quote semicolon. The escaped character tells the compiler to escape the double quote and read the whole text. What escape character tell the compiler? Escape character tell the compiler to escape the double quote. This double quote will be escape and read the whole text in the string. So the Java string are immutable. What is the immutation? In the Java, creating the string means creating an object of the string class. How to create the strings? In the Java, when we create the string in the Java, it will be create an object of the string class. When we create a string, we cannot change the string in Java. So this is why the strings are called as the immutable in the Java. So to understand more deeply, let's consider the example. To create a string, we write string example equal to hello into the double quotation mark. Here we have created a string object hello. Once it is created, we cannot change it. Now suppose we want to change the string, add another string to the string. So example equal to example dot concat into the bracket world. So here we have tried to add the new string to the previous string. Since the strings are immutable, it should be caused an error, but this works fine. Now it will be like we are able to change the string. However, this is not true. Let's see what is actually happened here. We have a string hello referenced by the variable name example. Now while executing the above code, the JVM, that means Java Virtual Machine, take a string hello. Now append the string world to it. This create a new string hello world. The variable example now refer the new string. The previous string is hello remains unchanged. Note that every time the new string is created and it will be referenced by the variable. So creating a string using the new keyword. So far we have created a string like primitive data type in the Java. However, since the string in the Java are object, we can create using the new keyword as well. How to create the string? String name new string, and here we pass the string Java string. Now, in this example, we have used the new keyword along with the constructor string to create the string. The string class provide various other constructor to create the string. So now let us see how this process of creating string differ from the previous one. What is the difference between using string literals and new keyword? Now that we know that how the strings are created using the string literals and new keyword, let us see what is the major difference between them. In the Java, the JVM maintains the string pool to store all its string inside the memory. The string pool help to reusing the strings. While creating a string using string literals, the value of the string is directly provided, and hence the compiler first check the string pool to see if the string is already exist. If the string is already exists, the new string is not created. Instead, the new reference point to the existing string. If the string does not exist, the new string created. However, the creating string using the new keyword, the value of the string is not directly provided. Hence, the new string is created all the time. So this is the difference between how creating a string using string literals and new keyword. When we use the new keyword, then every time we create a new string and we pass the string to that particular constructor. So this, while creating a string using the string literals, the value of the string directly provided, and hence the compiler first check the string pool and to see if the string is already exist. So this is about the string in Java. Hope that you have to understand today's lecture. If you have any query, then call me. Thank you, friend.